talk to struggling artists, and they're gonna give you tips and daily motivations on how to be an artist out here. So come and check it out. It's lit. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
You are our third guest on the Behind the Project show. How you feel?
I feel special. Thank you for having me.
No problem. So, where did you grow up and how did that area impact your art?
So I'm from PG County, the Pretty Girl County, yes. How that impacted me? Well, because of its close proximity to DC, and DC's poetry scene was always very lively and always it was always there. It kind of created a space where PG really didn't have a poetry scene in and of itself. You had to go to DC in order to create be a part of that scene. And so being from PG was okay, there's space here to kind of create our own scene and collaborate with DC and do some really dope stuff. But it gave us the space to kind of start our own stuff, make our own things up, and really gain some traction because we were the only ones kind of doing youth stuff in PG.
So how would you describe your artistry, or how would you label yourself as an artist? Do you like being called a poet? Do you like being called an artist?
I think it's a privilege to be a poet because everybody is not, everybody cannot be a poet. A lot of people, and I'll take that back. Poetry is this particular type of artistry, but I think it's very easy to be considered, people who like art can be an artist, right? I can express my love of art, and technically that makes me an artist. But being talented at what you do, and not only being talented but passionate, and it being something that you continue, something that's in you, I think is just very valuable to me. It's a part of who I am.
Didn't a white woman walk into a MARC train with a MAGA hat on the 4th of July? Didn't she tight-lipped, purse-clipped, scuffle by with a tongue as sharp as Talon's honey? They just keep multiplying, don't they? Didn't he reply, well, Trump will take care of them if he wins again? Didn't I laugh at their audacity?
So my project is called Growing Pains. I've been talking about it for 17 years, and for 17 years it hasn't come out, but it's a real thing. What made me want to do my own project is because I got to a point where I stopped looking for other people's validation. And I just started writing. I stopped performing and I just wrote, and that's all I did. And I got really good. I practiced and I got good at writing, and I was I am too dope for no one to know how dope this stuff is. And even if you don't think it's dope, that's fine, because I do, So I was people, and everybody's first book or first project kind of sucks when it comes out, and I cannot be afraid of it to suck. Because if I don't never put nothing out, no one will ever know how talented or how I view the world. And I think that my voice is powerful and invaluable, so I need to put something out to say that I'm here. Everybody's not gonna get it. I'm not gonna be everybody's cup of tea, and that's fine. In my personal and in my poetry. And so coming to that in both places, I think is nerve-wracking, because you want people to like your stuff.
I got a target on my body, somebody. Please protect me, got a target on my body, somebody. Please protect me, got a target on my body.
DC Youth Slam was lit. Everybody wanted to be on the team. I never made the team. So, but still, even outside of not being on the team, I was known for my poetry. I was known for, I was decent. I was scoring, I was slamming, it was lit. Then I moved out here, and it was different because what the judges, I think, look for in different cities or in different places is different too. And so I was stuck in a place where I was told most of my life I was a great writer, I was a great performer, to being not necessarily at the bottom of the tier, but I'm very competitive. So even if I'm not at the top, or if I'm not the first, I feel I'm last if I'm not first. So that was hard to kind of get out of too. Okay, just because I'm different, or because my writing style is different, or my performance style is different, it's not wrong, it's not bad, it's fine. I just have to figure out a way to take my writing style and my cadence and my performance style and make it win. I don't have to change it to do that. I just need to be strategic in how I figure that out.
Turn your mask facade into a front. The same con men that are your doctors, lawyers, and policemen.
This is why we call it confrontation.
The second time you brought burning crosses to my front yard. This is why we get so heated when you try us.
When you are so valuable outside of your art, you are the art. And your value is not placed on what you can produce or what you can do for people. That is my affirmation. Yes.
Dope. Thank you for coming on our show. This is the 3rd episode behind the project.